Hello and welcome to episode 1 of Crash Bandicoot 2, the Return of Cortex, which is an awesome game. It's made by Naughty Dog, my favourite publishers of all time. They publish obviously the Crash series, which I'm watching now, and Jak and Daxter, which is my favourite game series of all time. So Crash Bandicoot 2 Cortex Strikes Back. This is a game made in 2001, and I'm going to shut up now because there's a cutting roll.
Crystals. Of course.
But Dr. Cortex, to reach full power, we need not only your master crystal, but also the remaining 25 slave crystals from the surface. How do you expect to retrieve them when we don't have any Earthbound operatives left?
You fool! Do you think I'm unaware of the situation? If we don't have any friends left on the surface, then we need to find an enemy.
Crash? Crash? Crash! My battery is fried. Make yourself useful, big brother, and bring an extra battery for me.
So, we got to get a battery for Coco, who is Crash's sister, I believe, and yep, anyway, this is Crash 2 Cortex Strikes Back, which is a game what was made in 2001. Well, don't quote me on that, but I think it was 2001, and it's made by Naughty Dog, who are awesome. And just thought, might as well, you know, tell you a little bit about myself. It's the first episode, but for the bit, something coming up in a minute. And I haven't played this game that much, so sorry if I'm a bit rusty. I've got my PS3 pad hooked up, so I should be okay.
Well, well, well. If it isn't Crash Bandicoot, welcome. I apologize for the crude means used to bring you here, but I rather expect a written invitation would have been turned down. I need your help. Surrounding you are a series of 5 doors. Through each door lies a well-hidden crystal. The crystals look like this. Bring me the crystals, Crash. That is all I will say for now. We will speak again.
So, first level's Turtle Woods, and it's weird for such a childish game to have such a believable villain. Like, Cortex is probably one of the most believable villains in kind of a, you know, kids game. Like, you've got like Bowser, you've got I've totally forgot who the Sonic villains were. Like Knuckles was a Sonic villain, and Dr. Eggman. Can't really remember any at this time, but see, like, they're all quite believable villains, and you know, I just think Cortex kind of, I don't know, I think it's kind of trumps in the villain category. But anyway, I'm Alex, I'm 16, and I just graduated from high school recently, so I'm going to college, so I'm technically a college student, studying maths, what am I studying? Maths, ICT and psychology, so kind of 2 easy subjects, 1 extremely hard subject. Anyway, them turtles, you jump on top of them and they go over, and then you can spin them, or you can fail to spin them. If you haven't noticed by that now, they're checkpoint boxes. And anyway, this game, I have most of my memories from Crash 3, which was Warped, if you don't know, because that game was just fucking awesome. That's the one that people normally play on YouTube, but I thought I'll be different, and oh crap, you need that. Oh well. I thought it'd be kind of different, and you know, go from it from a different standpoint. But this game, yeah, it's a really fun game. It's a bit short, only 25 levels, but the main storyline is you've got to get 25 slave crystals for Cortex, for one reason that I'm not going to say yet, and to do that you've got to go through different floors for some reason. It doesn't really explain that. And between each floor, and people can attack you, which are the bosses of the game. The bosses are relatively fun in this game, would you believe? Apart from Tiny sucks, which I'm sure we'll be getting onto in a later episode. And anyway, this is a bonus level, and it's just kind of an easy level set up. Well, the later ones get hard, but just kind of an easy level set up to kind of give you stuff for free, I guess. You don't lose lives when you die on them. Yeah, so you might as well just do them over and over again until you can get, you know, whatever you want on them. So I also have another channel called The Composed Nerd, which is where I post my Yu-Gi-Oh content. Yes, I know I'm 16 and I still play children's card games, what of it. But yeah, if you like Yu-Gi-Oh, and I may be posting some Vanguard content if I ever do get into that game, but no. If anybody wants to know, I'm a Sam player, or 68, no, 69. I'm so childish. I'm a 6 Sam player, but I also play like Materials and stuff. If you don't play Yu-Gi-Oh, all that stuff will mean nothing to you. But so that's a slave crystal. It's just a thing. You get them on every single level. You know. There's also, you can get a gem for completing, well, for getting all the boxes, which 46 out of 62, not bad. Wasn't really going for them, but you get a gem at the end of the level if you collect all the boxes. That means everything from the bonus levels, everything from everywhere. 1 minute, I'll shut up for a minute.
Well done, Crash. I knew I could rely on you. Now listen carefully. These holograms are hard to maintain. During the course of my intellectual pursuits, I have stumbled across a force that threatens to destroy the world. Crystals are the only means of containing it. The fate of the world is at stake. It is imperative, therefore, that you bring them to me.
There, Crash? Crash! Crash! Are you there? Are you there, Crash?
So, next level, Snow Go. And yeah, so as I said, I also like games like Sonic, Mario, obviously the Crash Bandicoot series, which is probably my favourite of like the standard platformers. I guess you could call this shit. No, we just got killed by a penguin then. I guess you could call this a platformer. It's it's a 3D platformer kind of adventure thing. But I also really like Sonic. Probably it'd be first Crash, then second Sonic, then third Mario for kind of like the 3. But I also like games like Jak and Daxter. Haven't really played number 2 and 3 though. Well, I've completed them a few times, but I haven't really played them religiously yet. So, like, this game kind of does get ridiculously hard sometimes, in like the later levels. Kind of sucks if you don't know what you're doing, which I don't, because I haven't played this game in ages. And that's a red gem. I'm not sure how to get that one, so I'm just going to go past it. Yes, and there's 4 or 5 or 6 really good Crash games, which is the first 4, and then Crash Bash, that's kind of subjective. Some people think it is good, some people think it's bad, obviously. And Crash Team Racing, which is kind of just like Crash's spin on Mario Kart, which was really popular back then. So yeah, and it's probably one of the better copies. It's it's also kind of like Twisted Metal, but Crash-ish. Kind of like, it's like Twisted Metal with Mario Kart, but with a Crash format, which sounds stupid, but it's actually really good. There's our second crystal of the level. Well, sorry, of the LP. And yeah, this, when you collect 3 of the Maku Aku masks, you get that special power where you get invulnerability. Kind of like the star in Mario Kart shit. Kind of like the star in Mario Kart and Mario games, where you just get invulnerable for a bit. Yeah. So anyway, that's end of level 2, and all I have to say is comment, rate, subscribe, and see ya.